Hi everybody, it's Victoria, and today I'm here to talk about my March TBR. Just so you know, I will not be doing a February wrap-up this month because I only read 2 books in February. It was kind of a rough reading month for me, so I'm actually going to talk about those books in my March wrap-up instead. This month I have a little bit of carryover from last month that I wanted to get to, but just didn't end up getting to. Last month I picked a book out of my TBR jar, which I've started doing just to help me kind of go through my TBR list of backlist books that I have collected. And the book that I pulled out was Illuminate, and I did not get to this last month, so I'm hoping to get to it this month. This is a very highly beloved sci-fi young adult series, and I've heard very few negative things about it, so I'm really looking forward to it. I did try the audiobook a few months back maybe, and couldn't really get into it, so I decided to get a hard copy because I wanted to actually see the visualizations. Wow. Anyways, I wanted to see the pictures on the books, okay? Basically, that's what it is. This month is also middle grade March, which I'm very excited about. I've been wanting to participate. The first of those is actually also a reread for me. Every month I am rereading a book from Chronicles of Narnia. I am currently on the 3rd book, so I will be reading The Horse and His Boy by C.S. Lewis. I would also like to read The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. I haven't read Rick Riordan yet, and he's another really beloved author amongst both booktubers and young people alike. Everyone seems to love Rick Riordan, so I am very, very, very excited about this. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of fun. And then my 3rd middle grade pick is going to be Revolution is Not a Dinner Party by Ying Chang Compestine. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I want to say this is actually nonfiction, but I'm not totally sure about that. But it is about a young girl, a 9-year-old girl, who is living through the Chinese Revolution in the period of 1970s, 1972. I completely picked up this book on a whim. I don't know very much about it at all, and I don't know much about the Chinese Revolution, but I am excited to learn. If you also want to participate in middle grade March, then I will go ahead and link Krista's video down below. She's one of the hosts, and she will explain everything. There are challenges throughout, different fun things happening. There's a group read as well. I don't think I'm going to be participating in the group read this time around, so definitely check that out if that sounds like fun to you. This month I'm really excited to be doing a couple of buddy reads with some people, fellow booktubers who are lovely, and I will link them down below. The first one I'm going to show you, I'm going to be reading with Angie from Literary Labors, and we are going to read We Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson. I've already started it. I'm 3 chapters in, and I have to say I'm really liking it so far. It's a creepy, dark, gothic suspense novel, basically, about a family who lives a little bit sequestered, and there's some suspicion that one of them has poisoned their family members, and it's a mystery. I don't know much yet. It is narrated by a 19-year-old girl named Mary Catherine Blackwood, and she is living with her sister Constance and her uncle Julian. And I believe it's the sister Constance who has been accused by the townspeople of poisoning her family, and something tragic has happened to this family in some way, shape, or form. But we're uncovering the truth and the clues, and I'm just really enjoying this so far. It's creepy, and I just love the whole, I don't know, creepy gothic small town feel. I'm really liking it. The second buddy read I have going this March is with Alex Black. I'll link her down below as well so you can check her out in case you have not seen her videos, but she's excellent as well, just a great booktuber. And we are going to read The Casual Vacancy by J.K. Rowling. I've started this too. It's really just weird to read a J.K. Rowling book that's not Harry Potter. That's mostly my thoughts right now. But this is about the small town of Pagford, and a very important city councilor official person dies and leaves a vacancy in the city's council. And so we're following what happens to this town and the characters of the town after this death of this person. I can tell already this is a very character-driven book. It's very detailed. There's just a lot of different perspectives and people that we're seeing, and so it's a little bit confusing right now, to be honest, but I'm not hating it. I don't know. I don't know what to think about this yet. It's just weird to read J.K. Rowling not talking about Harry Potter. This book has fairly mixed reviews on Goodreads, I noticed, and so I'll be interested to see if I end up liking this or not. And I'm looking forward to Buddy reading this with Alex too. And so I'm very excited to discuss both of those reads with Angie and Alex. And finally, this is kind of a if I get around to it kind of read, but every month I've been reading a new release book, and this month I've decided to pick up a huge book that I can barely lift. I'm going to be reading The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. This book, I don't know if I'm going to finish it in March. It's about 900 pages. It's humongous. I kind of highly doubt that I'm going to finish it, but we're going to at least start it in March. This book is so huge, I need 2 hands to hold it. This is one of my most anticipated releases of the year for a couple reasons. First of all, the cover is beautiful. How could you not want to read this book? It's amazing. Second of all, there's dragons, and I'm always down for a dragon fantasy. And third of all, the cover again. I have been purposefully staying away from reviews and even synopsis because I don't want to be spoiled for anything. I just want to be swept away in a fantastical world. So far I've had pretty bad luck with my new release reads. I have not liked the new release reads that I read last month or in January either, and so I'm really gunning for this one to be awesome. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Those are all the books I'm trying to read this month, and it's a lot, guys. It's a lot for me. These are really heavy. Okay, we're gonna put them down now. Let me know what you're reading in the month of March. I would love to know, and I'd love to know also if you've read any of these books, and if you have any predictions of ones that I might like or dislike. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you in my next video.